Welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 with me, Jerupidus. And one of the first things I want to do today is we did manage to miss a couple of shards, so I want to do a little bit of reading. So let's read the Patriots of 6th Street. When I think about the best new United States has to offer, it's the men and women of 6th Street who I see in my mind's eye. All night citizens recognize the name, but it is the residents of Vista del Rey who owe a lot to 6th Street. A lot, if not everything. There was a time when entrepreneurs of all varieties tried their luck in the neighborhood, but most wound up penniless and hungry. Cab drivers, mechanics, shopkeepers, small businesses fell right and left in the total economic devastation that arrived in the wake of the Fourth Corporate War. As larger corporations like Arasaka expanded their business into the area, local franchises saw their customer pool dry up. Nascent gangs seized control of the streets, terrorizing residents on such a scale that even police intervention proved a useless endeavor. But then they began to appear, professional soldiers returning home to Vista from the tours of duty. Though they expected to return to the sound of children's laughter in the streets and the sumptuous smell of freshly grilled Scott burgers, they were instead shocked and disheartened by the chaos and destruction that greeted them. And yet, their will could not be broken. Like true-blooded Americans, they took matters into their own hands. They stockpiled Militech weaponry, trained their neighbors as they had been trained, and exacted their revenge on the scattered, brutal gangs that savaged their home. So formed the 6th Street Paramilitary Company. Whites, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans together in arms patrolling the streets of Night City together. A unified force demonstrating what it means to be a patriot. Their enemies spread baseless slander of theft and smuggling, but they are resilient in both constitution and belief, proud, young, and eager for a future when the states once again stand united. They await the day someone will bring America from its knees just as they have done with Vista del Rey. That all sounds really good, but we've met them, and they are not what this article makes them sound like, I think. Now, I did manage to somehow miss a bunch of these archive conversations, so why don't we just run through these really quickly? Target for elimination, technical services. Steve Harrington has been accused of misappropriating significant quantities of Chew H2. Harrington first stole the resources, then sold them without authorization to criminal organizations such as the band of nomad outlaws referred to as the Wraiths. According to the judgment of the Night City Court of Appeals, Steve Harrington has been found guilty of these allegations. Code 3.138/11, corporate property misappropriation and illegal resale, which carries a sentence of death. So you can get sentenced to death for just stealing, I guess? That's pretty wild. And then I remember reading Seamus Horgan and Seth Macy, but let's check this out. Seamus, hey, you up? You up? Fuck, Chum, I got a problem. Fuck, listen, we fucked up bad. Some gonk started harassing us on the street, and we got a little carried away when we harassed him back. Thing is, when we started checking his ride, fuck, turns out the gonk worked for us. One of our number crunchers. Shit. Amazing. Shit, boss can't find out. Fuck, Chum, what do I do? Seth Macy, why in the ever-living fuck are you telling me this? Holy fucking hell, you brain-dead gonks, and now I got a cover for you? Seamus? Nah, come on, Chum, don't be like that. Seth, no fucking way I'm covering for you. Boss ass, I'm telling him the truth, not putting my fucking ass on the line, you fucking morons. Seamus, dude, alright, chill. Seth, fuck, give him a concrete bath at our site, ditch the phone too. Seamus thinks I owe you one, and Seth, like, fuck you do. I remember this, where they were burying the guy in concrete. And, Calaca and Pedro, Peke found the little shits. One went down for the count, the other ran, but we got him in the back first. Gordita, know where he went. Peke, yeah, guys nearby in the tunnel waiting for us, but we're in no hurry. We'll let him bleed out first. And then this last one, between David Beamer and Jay Hyun. David got info from the border guys. Jay Hyun, great, send it over. David, Cindy Latha, John Kazmarek, and Sherry Bach. And Jay says, thanks, Chum, they'll do. Should get the scratch on Monday, and let me know as soon as you get the next crop. David, hey, as long as the eddies add up, don't need the reminder. Those are obviously a lot less interesting once the job is over, or the assault in progress. That is usually where these are from. And then we have one flyer. Making sure I didn't go past it. Sovoil, build a brighter future with us. So new openings, build a brighter future with us. At Sov Oil, we have mastered the first ever truly environmentally friendly process for oil production. Bullshit. We use the latest technologies and ensure no harm will come to our Mother Earth. Come see for yourself. You are cordially invited to an informational meeting to discuss your future career path with Sov Oil and learn about our generous signing bonuses for new employees. Save the date this Sunday at 3:30, location TBD. See you there, comrade. And then the one that I'm most interested in, but I do want to read everything in the game, but this one, Eurodyne, the unauthorized biography. We just very recently finished the romance storyline with Carrie, so let's check this out. Unsurprisingly, Samurai never achieved major commercial success because the voice that directed the group's trajectory was that of demagogue frontman Silverhand rather than that of Eurodyne, whose main aspiration was the pursuit of music itself. Silverhand never possessed grand ambitions for creative expression. Instead, he was hell-bent on a personal path of devastation. These destructive tendencies had significant influence on Carrie and persisted long after the Arasaka Tower attack and Johnny's disappearance. Only following an extended hiatus did Eurodyne prove to the world his creative potential. He captured the imaginations and hearts of thousands of fans, securing him a spot in the company of music's legends. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, but it's nice to get just a teeny bit more context on that. Now, we gotta go talk to Mitch. He's over by the Basilisk here, so let's check this out. Hi, fellas.
Fellas?
We heard we're gearing up for a minor war.
More like a suicide mission.
Finish it up here, all right?
Hey. Right now? Okay. Saul needs me. Come find us after.
Will do.
Lo and behold.
Isn't this...
In theory, we fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass. Beautiful, isn't she? You'll take the wheel with Panam riding shotgun.
That sounds awesome. Let's check it out. Driving this thing was really fun. And blowing up all those Wraith cars. Did they put cool flames on the side? Yes. Alright, let's take just a quick gander at this. I mean, I kind of remember some of the stuff, but this is fantastic. This is going to be so sweet. So, Afterburner, what are we talking?
Afterburner. Standard nitro or military grade?
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
So hardware's military. But how the hell did you cram all that into a Panzer?
Oh, small beans compared to the tricks we pulled with Scorpion during the war. When we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Alright, and how about we take it for a ride now?
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take it for a spin now? I want to get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though. We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's putting it mildly.
Will you quit being such a sourpuss? We'll have her ready in time.
I believe them. And so what's the firepower up top?
Firepower up top. What is it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI you can sync to via personal link.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Teddy salvaged it from a scrapyard. The launcher itself was fine. The problem was no ammunition. As luck would have it, Dakota procured some. Don't ask me how.
I mean, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to drive this thing. Am I wrong? I thought this was the Basilisk, but maybe it's something else? Just made a weird sound there. Alright, let's go talk to Saul then.
Saul, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
This gathering, what's it about?
What's with the gathering? Something off?
It's nothing about the rig. Hop on and you'll find out.
Alright, we going somewhere?
We going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. And it's a great debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider. A mercenary from Night City. What might as well be another world.
Hey, ask Panam. She
So
knows.
it's about time we fix that.
Downright injustice it is. It needs
You're
fixing.
gonna be an Aldecaldo. Which means this family will go to hell and back for you. Ready, kid?
No way. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Fuck me, Saul. Brought me to the brink of a heart attack.
Yeah, I can't believe they're gonna make us one of them. That's so cool. I'm ready.
Your worst.
You're one of us now, B. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Thanks for everything, V, and don't worry. We'll get you into that Mikoshi. Isn't that the
Welcome to the family.
Oh my god, they're giving me a jacket and everything.
Welcome to the clan.
Let's use our Streetkid dialogue. Once we get back from Mikoshi, I'm buying a round.
Jacket's incredible.
See? He likes it.
Listen, as soon as we're back from Mikoshi, we'll celebrate. And I know just the place. My treat, of course.
We'll hold you to that. Don't worry, it's but a formality. You've been a de facto member of this family for a while now. You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Panam.
Go to hell. Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. Sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again. All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing, then get some rest.
A raid is a raid.
Calls for a drink,
This is
I
still
say.
your night. Some basketball in newfound glory.
Just looking out at all these people that have become our
Come
family
on,
now,
we
I
can't
almost
stay
want to
there
cry.
forever.
This is awesome. You could have warned me.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
I feel a lot more responsible for these people now.
Jacket's a distinction. Honor to get it. And it's preem at that. But it's got that weight. Took me under your wing. Gave me your trust. And tomorrow, the op I'm taking you on might not come back. Hit me all of a sudden. A sec ago.
That only proves we're doing the right thing. The sense of responsibility? It's what being part of a family feels like.
Thanks, Panam.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
All right, let's go talk to everybody. Man, I'm just blown away by that scene. So what is all this stuff?
I might have.
You mad at me, Dakota? I did kind of ruin all of
Maybe I'll
her
take
stuff.
2 more 45s. Seeing as Dakota seems
mad
to
at
be
me?
feeling generous today.
I once found a dead magpie under the hood of my car. It had been a cold night. The magpie, looking for warmth, had found the engine. We couldn't get out next morning. Got cooked alive. I still remember this. Charred feathers, misery, death. The moment I met you, that vision appeared before my eyes. Today, I understand why.
Okay. Sorry I even brought it up.
But your future is not etched in stone, B. Remember that.
So you having a sale here? What's going on with all this
Watch
stuff?
where you were going.
What's this? Yard sale of some sort?
Essentially, take what you want.
And the occasion would be
The end times.
worthy gesture. Dramatic even.
Actually, pragmatic. I'm giving away my stock to you so you survive tomorrow's mad hell and come back to me.
All right, so all this stuff we can take. Let's do it.
Of course! Anything else?
A butcher's cleaver? That's interesting. An epic one, even. All right, who else can I talk to?
Yeah? What's up in the big world?
It's a drunk one right there.
Wish I were on the road.
Well, I want to talk to everybody. Let's see here. Suppose we'll have to hunt around a bit more. You think we'll get it done tomorrow?
I think we'll pull through tomorrow.
I know these people. Some better than myself. The focus of mind, sense of purpose, calm before the storm. They'll give it their all.
Yeah, I bet they will. Good night, Saul.
Wait. I feel I need to make one thing clear. You've done a lot for this clan, and for me, more than anyone ever has. But the family comes first.
Saul.
Let me finish. I also know there's just one thing that could break it up at this point. If Panam and me... If we went our separate ways, the Aldecaldos would not survive that split were it to occur again. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
I think I get what he's trying to tell me, but I wonder if Panam feels the same.
Wonder if Panam feels the same.
You all think Panam and I are facing off. There's a wall between us.
Isn't there?
Quite the contrary, V. Panam cares about this clan as much as I do. Granted, we don't see all things the same way, but, oddly enough, the family stands to benefit from that. I've seen it, and soon, you will too.
All right, are we good, you and me? I mean, I assume we are, but why don't we ask?
How about us, Saul? We good?
It's an important day tomorrow. Get some rest.
That's kind of an evasive answer, but I think we are.
The sensors malfunction at higher altitude.
Well, can't let it hover just above the ground. Not in those conditions.
I'll see to the sensors. You keep checking the thrusters. Maybe something is loose. It has to glide quick and quiet over that construction site tomorrow.
Man, we've got all kinds of stuff. Anyone over here I can talk to? Doesn't look that way. Let's move on.
Over here, V. Take a seat. We have this little ritual we engage in.
What's this ritual
A
about?
few cold ones ahead of a raid.
Ah, that kind.
But this isn't your average brew. It's one of the last bottles from our very first run. We kept a few crates, for good luck.
What was it someone said then? Shit, can't remember who. Someone said, when we finish them all, the Aldecaldos' luck will run out.
Superstitious bullcrap is your hobby.
Says the brother whose hand is all shaky when he pops one open.
Who would say never drink ahead of a mission? Count me in.
I'll take a swig. Well, not bad.
To tomorrow.
Goddamn safe returns.
To Saul and Panam. Because if they don't kiss and make up, everything's liable to go tits up.
Bob, you're just always the optimist, ain't you?
Fee, you must know where they stand. Do you?
Do you really think they're at loggerheads?
You think it's really that bad between them?
The truth is, we need cash, and fast.
Amen.
This Mikoshi's a personal thing to you. But Saul, he sees an opportunity for the clan.
If anyone of the family is still left standing tomorrow.
All right, you know, I'm not entirely clear. Based on what he just said to me, I think they're fine.
Do you fellas really think we'll find anything of value there?
Something happens, but they both seem to agree on that point.
I'm going to buy myself a vintage RV.
Old age is hitting hard, huh?
Screw you all.
All right, let's not talk about them. I want to hear about you guys.
Had enough to hear with the Panam versus Saul debate.
Join the club, child.
How are things with you guys?
Not much to say. All seems set for tomorrow.
We still waiting on some intelligence from the drone. Should know more come morning.
Apart from that, we're keeping our toes crossed we don't get fucked tomorrow. Pardon my French.
The Aldecaldos will survive. I'll make sure of it.
Can promise you one thing. Aldecaldos will survive. Make sure of it myself.
Easy on the promises, V. But you're right. This clan has a chance to rise from the ashes.
I'm of the same mind. If we come back from Mikoshi, if this crazy-ass plan works, it'll be a fresh start for the Aldecaldos, I say.
Mm-hmm. This feels like the part where Bobby says, if.
Hey now. I'm no defeatist, don't call me that.
Let's have one more drink. And best be going. See you tomorrow.
All right, best be going. See you tomorrow.
I'm just worried about that wall. How the hell are we gonna get over it?
We're gonna start worrying about that after tomorrow.
Well, once we're down south, you know where we could go? Birdies.
You talking about that beat-up old diner down by El Cajon?
What are you calling beat up? They have the best spare ribs I ever had.
That is right. You haven't tasted nothing, heathen woman.
I love them so much.
Just wait till I'm finished with her.
Fuck you!
Alright, I still haven't checked it off, so let's keep going here.
No. C major, then G.
Okay, hold on. Hey, I stink at this.
Let's see how you feel into Scooter.
How are things, Jake? All good?
Great, I'd say. The kidney's taken just like a new oil filter. You have my thanks, V.
And let's talk to this guy. What are you playing?
What are you playing?
Know this number?
Heart howling, battle life busted. Then a batch with a grudge, picked a fight. Oh, this boy got dusted. With that fire raging hot, he kept on gunning for vengeance. And the badges slugged out the fire, made this boy a legend.
That was great. But he asked me if I knew that song, and I definitely don't. But I do love all the songs they play around the fire. Doesn't seem like I can do any more dialogue with him. Benedict?
It's Benedict, right?
V. Hey, how's things? Everything going all right?
It's going. Yourself?
Dakota told me to sit tight for a while longer. Militech's still sniffing, just have to wait it out. Starting to get itchy hands though, you know?
Best not to fuck with Dakota. That's good advice. And look out for yourself.
I'm glad we rescued him. Having him on our side will be nice.
Don't tell her this might be the end. You outside of your head?
She wants to quit her job in Colorado to come here. Except there might not be a here tomorrow.
Brother, we don't know that. But if you send that, she's going to imagine the worst. Is that what you want?
So what am I supposed to write?
That you miss her. Love her, you'll see her soon, and so on.
It's not a lie if you don't know what will happen. That there might as well be the truth.
I do like the team writing a text to someone.
I had it just a second ago, I swear.
You probably just caught CB chatter from some rapping. Militech broadcasts on modular frequencies. Forget it, trust me.
And if I do latch onto their signal, and we find out who's on the site, what then, huh?
Hey, if you manage to get past their jammers, and their runner doesn't surge your walkie or pinpoint our location, then the next round's on me.
Deal.
I'm amazed at how much dialogue there is.
Do you know where I saw the most stars? Mount Sinai, at the peak.
Since when were you in Egypt?
I used to work on a tanker, so I've been pretty much everywhere.
But those stars on Sinai, millions of them, at the tips of your fingers.
You think someone's, out there?
I mean, the Milky Way has at least 100 billion stars, right? Which means you'd be looking at around 200 billion planets that could support life. And that's just in our galaxy.
So why haven't they made contact yet?
Because they don't give two licks about us. I mean, look around. Would you?
That's a fair point. I've always subscribed to the notion that the distances are just too large, space is just too big. So it does look like there's someone all the way up there, which is kind of interesting. Can I get up there? Oh, that's Panam. Okay. Now that I'm a little closer, I recognize her. And I don't want to go up there yet because that's going to start the mission. So let's keep walking around because I really do want to check off this talking to all the nomads.
Get out of town before it's too late!
Well, he doesn't seem too optimistic. I don't think we need to do any more implants. How goes it, Bruce?
Hey, how you been, Bruce? Sprouted your first shy roots yet?
Hey, V. Got a worn-out truth for you. Camps aren't all alike. Feel at home here. I mean, like, it's possible I'll make this my home. Dakota says I got valuable knowledge, like safe passages south, areas to avoid. I don't know, but feels good.
Glad to hear it. It's a good place for you, this.
Yeah, hope it will be. Thanks again, V.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people that we've helped here. It's actually kind of crazy.
See? Hello?
Somehow I still haven't checked this off, though. This is...
No. C major, then G.
Okay, hold on.
We already did this one. But maybe I have to hit him with the, do you know any samurai songs?
Hey, know any samurai songs?
On a night like this, I'm not thinking about anarchy. It's all about unity, brother.
Know this number?
Alright, we already heard that song. I do like that he was so offended by my question about samurai songs that his guitar literally disappeared. But maybe that guy's glitched, because his dialogue box did come back up. So if I've missed anything, I apologize for that, but I think I've been about as thorough as I possibly could be trying to find every single person here to talk to.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, okay, here's one. Revolver, empty bottles, definitely your style, Cassidy.
Revolver, empty bottles, middle of nowhere. Perfect.
I'm a believer in old ways and legacy tech. I can't tell you why, but I don't quite trust Chrome. The trick is to hear silence in your mind at the bang. I heard that a long time ago, round about when I was your age. I remember it to this day. I'm expecting bangs in good numbers tomorrow, so I'm trying to remind myself of that silence.
You mind if I join you?
Mind if I join you? Doubt I even remember what it's like not to hear my mind churning away.
If you like. 12 bottles shattered in 15 seconds. Full focus. That's your only chance at doing it. I'm doubtful you'll pull it off.
Let's find out.
Are you that confident? Well, I'll bet my revolver you can't do it. I'll start counting as soon as you step on that line.
I'm not super confident either because I have not, succeeded at one of these ever.
Begin. Not bad. You could have done better, but you could have done worse.
Felt like a lot of those were on the dot.
Oh, I'll break more than that, kid.
But it's okay. I don't need his revolver. But I have failed at literally every shooting mission in this game, or every, like, shooting sort of, side things, so I feel pretty bad about that, but honestly, I don't want to, like, save scum it and do them over again. I mean, if you watch that, I had it on the dot, I don't know. It's not a big deal.
Hey, how go things?
Still can't get over the surprise.
What just happened? Still can't quite wrap my head around it.
Hardly anyone ever does. The day you get your jacket is a day you never forget. So, time for a ride?
Yeah, because I don't think this is going to start it. So let's just say I'm game. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Something up?
I'm game.
Hop in.
Okay, it is the Basilisk. I'm just crazy. Now, the last time I was in this thing, I was having sex with Panam. I doubt Mitch wants to know that.
All right, fire up. I've got green across the board. Good sign.
Where are we headed?
Bobby said there's a scrapyard east of camp. Now let's check Bobby's little find. Punch it, V.
All right.
Does it seem like she's tending to the left?
Fixable, you think?
Just keep shooting at those rust buckets. I'll recalibrate the targeting on the go.
That is just better, so cool.
So. Blast another, just to be sure. Yep, beautiful.
That is just a ton of fun to do. Where's the last one? I'm not seeing any other car wrecks. Here's one.
All right, that's probably good.
Let's sit back.
I'll have to check before tomorrow if her guts are tight and firm. Something just don't sound right to my ear.
Well, I appreciate how diligent he's being about this, but it seems awesome to me.
Are we heading back?
I mean, it says this is where I'm supposed to go.
I get picky about parking.
So you're nervous about tomorrow, Mitch?
You nervous about tomorrow?
It's not a matter of nerves. Not anymore. Don't you want one?
Always?
Why the hell not?
Back during the war, before we were first deployed, we were trained to keep stress in check. Do you want to know how?
How?
They gave us chem cocktails. Supplements, boosters, God knows what else. They shot them into our veins. Our biomons went wild, but only for a second before stabilizing, and boy did we stabilize. After a dozen sessions, something clicks in your brain. Neural pathways get rewired. The part of you that generates fear is zapped into oblivion.
I thought they banned chem cocktails because of cyberpsychosis. I mean, that sounds really messed up. I mean, useful if you're a soldier, but still messed up.
Quiet. Is something
Thought they
up?
banned chem cocktails. During the war, even.
Please.
Weren't there outbreaks of cyberpsychosis within units?
And? Do you think Militech gave a lick about that? They just airlifted the afflicted to their clinics in Taiwan. Daily flights. And every day we'd get fresh recruits. Still they pumped us with that shit. But hey, we couldn't argue with the money.
Yeah, I mean, fucked up, that.
That's seriously fucked up.
What'd you think? That war wasn't effed up?
One will head into tomorrow, too?
Why? You having second thoughts? I'm not worried about it. And neither should you be. Something else will be keeping me awake.
And what's that?
Nah, no matter.
You you gotta tell me. You brought it up.
Come on. All in the family now, isn't it?
The truth is I'm concerned about the goings-on between Panam and Saul. They seem to think that putting on a brave face for everyone is enough, but folks here aren't slow. There's gossip spreading like wildfire already. That Saul won't pull through, that he's in it for himself, that this family needs a shake-up.
Man, maybe, yeah, they're thinking Saul needs to go and it should just be Panam, which might be true.
Earth to V, your cogs are grinding.
What's your take?
What about you?
What about me?
What's your take? Saul ought to step down, pass the torch to Panam?
We'll see how things look tomorrow, once the smoke is cleared. Your turn. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, I think the diplomatic thing to say is they need to settle their differences if this plan's gonna work. I haven't felt like Saul's been
quiet. Is something up?
super wrong about a lot of the things he says, so... Let's just say that, though.
Mitch, not gonna be facing a ragtag band of Raffin or an exposed convoy. If we want to get out of this op alive, they need to have their shit
They're
together.
trying. They might even have started to see eye to eye in their own way. Hell, by now, they both know what's expected of them. What the clan expects of them.
Please tell me Saul offered Panam a seat at the table.
And what gave you the idea Panam wants a seat to begin with?
So she got cold feet?
So she got cold feet.
I thought you knew her better. Panam has decided to risk her life, our lives, for you, and only you. So I don't think I dare to call that cold feet.
No, what I meant was...
It's all good, V. I get it. It's like this, see? Panam's hell-bent on helping you. But Saul sees this whole thing as an opportunity.
Possible loot from Mikoshi.
Mm-hmm. If we pull this off, get our hands on some sweet Arasaka tech that'll set us up down south. Do you follow?
I mean, why not both? But Panam will lose her chance at leadership then. Yeah, I suppose that's true, right? Like, if Saul ends up getting them all of that stuff in order to, you know, secure down south, and get the clan a bunch of money, people are really going... That's really going to resonate with the rest of the clan, so let's say this.
Panam will lose her chance at taking the helm.
If she hasn't lost it already. Here's how it looks. Tomorrow goes off without a hitch. Saul gets the credit for leading. But if anything goes sideways...
Blame falls on Panam. She's the one brought me into the fold.
Saul's a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. Let's just hope he hasn't overplayed his hand.
Interesting.
All right, we've gossiped enough for one day. What was just spoken stays between us, okay? I'm gonna poke around some of this baby's insides.
Right. Happy hunting, Mitch.
So there are deep political ramifications within the Aldecaldos based on how this mission goes, which is very interesting. Alright, so all that's left to do is join Panam, but I am not ready. I do want to finalize my build. Maybe drop off that iconic that I still have in my inventory. So I'm definitely going to do all those things before joining Panam because I don't feel quite ready yet. But that's going to have to wait until next time because I'm all out of time for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.